You too. What it do, man? You got your boy True Tony back in the building again. Y'all know what time it is, man. What's good with it? Hey. So, man, look, today's content, man. We got Ynw Bortlen and Ynw Melly, man. They saying that Ynw Bortlen supposed to be taking a plea deal. Is it really going to be over for Ynw Melly if he does this, man? And today's content is coming from Traplo Ross. We about to get ready to get into this content, but before we get into this content, y'all got to make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, y'all, man. Y'all know what time it is, man, you know? Let's go and get ready and add to the stage real quick, though. Traplo Ross, man, you up, man, you up. Let's see what we got here. All right. Let's go and get on into it, y'all. Let's roll.
Years since Ynw Melly got arrested for double murder of his friends Sack Chaser and Juvie. And Ynw Melly and his right-hand man, Ynw Bortlen, have been awaiting trial literally 7 years awaiting trial. We had the Ynw Melly trial start, ended in a mistrial. We're waiting for that new trial. But the news that's come out today might just be the end of Ynw Melly. And if the YSL trial was anything to go by, it's really not a good look, man. So everybody over the past few days has been waiting and speculating and just trying to find out this news that Bortlen might be taking a plea deal in the case before Ynw Melly. Now, look, I'm no expert in legalese, but from what I understand from that YSL trial, Young Thug was very upset that people were taking pleas before him. And in this case, you got two defendants facing double murder. Ynw Melly is potentially on the hook for the murders of two of his friends. And it seems like that pressure got to Ynw Bortlen, and we might have an update for you. There'd been a whole bunch of speculation going around in Reddit. There'd been rumors of this plea being offered to him. This was 4 days ago. It says Ynw Bortlen facing 5 life sentences.
Dang, boy. Man, this is crazy work, chat, man. What y'all think about it? Y'all see it for yourself. You read it right here. This is like he pulled it up through Reddit. Man, this is crazy though, man. I mean, I thought when they had the mistrial that, that would have gave Melly another chance to get out, but I don't know, man. It's looking crazy if he doesn't take that plea, though.
Should he stay solid or take the plea? Take the 16-year plea and be free after all those years, or stay solid to Melly and go to trial? I'm not going to lie. I'm going plea. Where's the result? We ain't getting no results. You know results? What? Here we go. So, hey, the verdict, 68%. Or 68 people saying that he should take that plea. People saying, what's your thoughts? My opinion is he should take the deal. He already lied in the interrogation to the detectives, and he's still fighting the witness tampering charges. Even if he beat most, he can still get found guilty on one to sit in prison for the rest of his life. He was saying 5 life sentences versus 16 years in prison. People saying Melly pulled the trigger, so I would say he should go to trial. So he just have to hope the jury doesn't see him as an accomplice. That's his best defense, and even that's a horrible one based on his inconsistent statements, the forensics, and the time he spent driving with the bodies instead of going straight to the hospital, lol. His other defense is if he tries to stick with the drive-by story, and he'd definitely be fried if he does that. It's over for him, to be honest, if he goes to trial. This was another post going around 2 days ago. It said, Ynw Melly will be found innocent of double murder. Anyone who thinks otherwise do not know what they're talking about. I don't think this guy knows what he's talking about. The plea deal to Ynw Bortlen is a sign that the feds have a weak case and their minds are made up. Mark my words, Ynw Melly will be found innocent, just for Bortlen to serve at least a 5-year sentence and about 7 years of probation. On top of that...
I mean, chat, what's y'all opinion, though? That's why I say this thing right here, when it comes down to everybody on the internet, you're going to have people saying that it's going to cook Melly. Then you're going to have people saying it's not going to cook Melly. He's been in there for a while, man. He's been in there for some years already, man. Quite a bit. I don't know. Me personally, I don't really know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say that he going to be found innocent. I don't want to say he's going to be found guilty. But I just know from looking on the outside, on the inside, that if he takes that plea, of course, people gonna be trying to say that he probably gonna tell or he gonna do something to get off a little time or whatever. That's what everybody gonna say. You know, the internet gonna spin the narrative and do the same thing with the YSL case, do the same thing with the CMG case. That's what they all do on the internet. Everybody do it. But me, I just get on here and react. I spit my opinion. But like I said, I'll leave it to y'all too, because y'all are the ones that's watching these videos. So y'all have to get in the comment section. Y'all put y'all comments on what y'all think.
If he takes it to trial and wins, along with many stories not adding up and witness tampering, and how it was basically impossible for a drive-by to happen in that specific area of town. Bortlen is a genius if he does not take a plea deal. Don't know about that. And Ynw Melly will teach the court a lesson by releasing him to serve a lighter sentence with bond for wasting Melly and the jury's time. They're saying, dumb statement. He's cooked. Let it go, man. He's doing life.
Dang.
They have tons of evidence against Bro and caught Bortlen lying on his statements from that night. Shows he knows something and hiding something. They're simply offering him a plea to straighten the case even more, but they already got him. All right. And people were asking a little question. Okay. They were saying, what would Bortlen's defense be for driving around with 2 dead bodies for hours before even going to the hospital? This is the main thing I feel will do him in. He could have just said he was scared until that dumbass drive-by scenario. Yeah, it's not looking good, folks. It's not looking incredibly good. So this was going around just a few hours ago, okay? So there were reports that he was offered a 16-year plea deal, and 6 hours ago, people were saying he refused the plea deal. Today, we're going to see this dumbass Cortland himself holding it down and getting 5 life sentences. Melly coming home soon. People are saying if he doesn't take the plea deal, they're going to fry his ass. They're trying to fry Melly, literally, but Bortlen going to be great, okay? Let's see this analysis. I watched the first Melly trial. The state has a strong case that the drive-by shooting narrative is false. This is why Melly was very close to being convicted and was practically saved by one single juror who refused to budge from their not guilty verdict and convinced 2 others to flip their verdicts as well. It seems that they're offering Bortlen this type of deal because they know he wasn't the shooter, but he still played a part in either planning it or simply trying to cover it up after the fact for Melly. Bortlen will likely refuse it and take it to trial, but he's taken a huge gamble by doing it. It's less likely that the state is offering a plea deal because they have a weak case, more likely that they are offering him the plea because Melly is the one they really want. His lawyer punch in the air right now. That's what they're saying, okay?
That sounds more about right. The one he just read. That one sounds about right. Yeah, but then riding around the car for hours, man, with the bodies in there, that's another thing. Like, you know, that's what they're going to be looking at. Like, you know, that is something that they will be trying to look at. But like I said, check, y'all drop y'all opinions, man.
But people were saying he refused the plea deal, but apparently now the news is in and they're saying he took the plea deal. That's what people are saying. The plea deal was taken, it was accepted. Instead of the 16 years, it's 10 years prison time, 6 years probation afterwards. He just took it. Ynw Juvie's dad just made a video on YouTube and he would know. He's in on this, obviously. He goes to all of the court proceedings. They're saying this is the smartest thing he ever did in his entire life. Not much to compare it to, but still something. It's about time this guy did something smart. Where are all them dumbasses that said that he wouldn't? Effing morons. Good for him. He got some sense. About time. I knew 2 years in jail would hit with the reality of the moment. That's what they're saying, man. So they're saying plea was accepted. This video been taken down already? God damn, man. Hate when they do that. This is Juvie's dad, by the way, so he has the inside scoop on all of this. According to him, Bortlen accepted the plea and apparently his lawyer tried to negotiate if he can do 10 years in prison and the following 6 years on probation. And other people saying it's cap. Other people saying it's cap. All right? So there's more analysis that was going on while this deliberation was happening. MS failed to realize that you better be completely effing innocent for real turning in 2 bodies. Bortlen did that, lied about his story, and was proven completely wrong by forensic and video evidence. And y'all sitting here defending the idiot like he has some chance of life if he doesn't take the plea. The same ones downvoting or defending are the same type of idiots who would have took them bodies up there trying to pull the same stunt for your friend / boss. I see y'all gravitate towards these 2 losers, right?
Wow.
That's what this.
One thing about this type of stuff here, man, with the internet, like I said, everybody feel like they're damn lawyers. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just watch it. I just get on there watching and commentate how I feel. I feel like everybody trying to be a lawyer, and only one this is up too bad in the day is gonna be the state, of course, and the judge and the lawyers. Simple as that. Everybody can get on here and spin a narrative on the internet, but that's the only people that's left up to. Well, hold on, and God, I can't leave God out. God. So That's my opinion on this right now. But let's get back to the content.
Saying, bro. So there was footage of him in court, ready to take the plea, ready to get cracking. You know what I mean? And people are saying he took it, man. So I did see a post on Remo's page. Shout out to Remo. Make sure you sub to Big Remo Ski. All right. But apparently, Juvie's father has confirmed that the plea was taken. All right. Apparently, it's really happening. He's getting 16 years. It seems like a smart move in consideration to everything that's been going on, man. But let's hear what you have to say.
He accepted the plea, y'all. But check this out. His lawyer did a little negotiating, so he didn't get the 16. Well, they got the 16, 10 in, 6 out, or 10 years in, 6 years probation. So he got 2 years. On 10 years, you do 8.5. So he got to do like 6.5 years, and he'll be out on 6 years probation. And I don't know what this means for Melly case going forward, but I think it benefits us or benefits the state. So, and this is exclusive coming from me to you. So you can mark it. The number one source when it comes to this Melly news, spoonful of game, is always facts over fame. And it's justice for Juvie. And as far as the family of the victims go, we're pretty much cool with it because at the end of the day, he didn't do shit. He didn't really shoot anyone. He just helped with the cover up. So he going up that road, man. So if you know like I know, it ain't even no guarantee he'll come home. That shit is dangerous. And he is a rookie. Never been up the road in his life, man. So it is what it is. Just for Juvie, keep the family in y'all prayers. I keep y'all posted after 1:30. Well. He accepted the...
So people are saying this is similar to what Gunna did to Young Thug. We don't know exactly how this plea's looking. I was watching is this a live stream? People was waiting for him to come out, but everybody's in this basically saying, yo, he took the plea. What the hell? And I think this is live. We're waiting for him to come out, but apparently the plea was accepted. I don't know if we're going to catch anything.
Well, there y'all have it. That was, I believe, Ynw Juvie's father that was speaking on it. Boy, it's crazy. Wow. Crazy. But that's on Chapter Ross page. If y'all want to watch the rest of that, y'all can go on his page and watch the rest of that. This is his channel right here. 302,000 subscribers. Yep. But y'all already know, man. Drop y'all opinions in the comment section what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? This is the news for the day on the True Tony TV channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to keep coming with this content, these hot topics, and y'all just stay tuned. But on that note, y'all know we up out of here. Hit that notification bell, too. Bomb.